Hello everyone. Thank you for watching our video. For those of you who are interested in Japan, you have probably looked up the famous city of Kyoto. Kyoto is a city with a long history in Japan. Today, Tokyo is the capital, but Kyoto used to be the capital. In this video, I, a Japanese citizen, introduce Kiyomizudera, which is one of the many famous places in Kyoto. If you are interested in Japan after watching this video, I hope you will like it and subscribe to my channel. For those of you who are new to Japan, I will start by explaining how to get there. The first half will show how to get to Kyoto. If you don't need it, there's a table of contents in the overview orchid. Are you ready to see what we have in store for you? Then, welcome to the history of Kiyomizudera. Before going to Kiyomizudera, first of all, where are you coming from? Which airport will you use? The way we will guide you will change depending on this. First, we will tell you how to get to Kyoto from Narita Airport, the most popular gateway to Japan. Travel from Narita Airport to Kyoto Station is via Tokyo Station. From Narita Airport to Tokyo Station, the JR Narita Express or the Kansai Skyliner is convenient, arriving in central Tokyo in about 1 hour. The JR Narita Express costs approximately 3,000 yen, about $27 USD, and the Kansai Skyliner costs approximately 2,500 yen, about $23 USD. Transferring to the Shinkansen from Tokyo Station, passengers will arrive at Kyoto Station in approximately 2 hours and 30 minutes. The fare for the Shinkansen Nozomi is approximately 14,000 yen, about $127. It takes more than twice as long to get on the Shinkansen Kodama, so be careful not to take the wrong train. There are a few things to keep in mind when purchasing a Shinkansen ticket in Japan, especially for foreign visitors to Japan. The following points should be kept in mind to make the process smoother. There are two main types of Shinkansen tickets. They are unreserved seats and reserved seats. An unreserved seat means that you can freely sit in any available seat after you buy a ticket. However, during crowded times, there is a possibility that you may not be able to sit even with this ticket. But if you ride from the first station, Tokyo, you may be able to sit in a non-reserved seat. Another type of reserved seat ticket allows passengers to reserve a seat in advance and secure that seat. This allows you to travel with peace of mind as your seat is guaranteed, even if the train is crowded, but the fare is a bit higher than that of a non-reserved seat. The most important thing you all need to be careful about is sitting in an empty reserved seat, as if it were a non-reserved seat. If you do this, you will be considered an insane person, and may cause trouble for those who have purchased reserved seats. Reserved seats have a specific car number, so please check in advance. If you are not sure, ask the station staff at the counter. English is likely to be understood by foreign tourists. Next, how to buy tickets. The first thing to do is to go to the ticket counter. Shinkansen stations have ticket booths where you can buy tickets directly. Many of them have English-speaking counters. At large stations such as Tokyo Station, you can also buy Shinkansen tickets from ticket vending machines, many of which are available in English. Finally, there is online reservation. On some lines, tickets can be reserved in advance via the internet. This is especially convenient if you know your travel plans, as you can reserve your seat in advance. So it is recommended that you look into this before making travel plans. By taking these points into consideration, when purchasing a Shinkansen ticket, you can have a comfortable and smooth trip within Japan. The Shinkansen is one of the most convenient and comfortable modes of transportation in Japan. In case you are wondering, this route allows you to enjoy a comfortable journey through the Japanese countryside and city skylines. The Shinkansen is especially attractive because it allows passengers to travel at high speed while enjoying the beautiful scenery of Japan. Fares may vary depending on the time of year and the type of train, so it is advisable to check the latest information in advance. Next, for those who are also going to Osaka for sightseeing, we will introduce access from Kansai International Airport. Kansai International Airport is the gateway to the Kansai region and is particularly convenient for access to Kyoto. Travel from this airport to Kyoto is smooth and comfortable, but it is also easy to stop in Osaka before heading to Kyoto. The following information will help you get off to a great start on your trip to Kyoto. The most convenient way to get to Kyoto Station from Kansai International Airport is to take the JR Limited Express Haruka train. This train runs directly from the airport to Kyoto Station, taking about 75 minutes, and costing about 28.50 yen, about $26 one way. If you plan to visit Osaka as well as Kyoto, there are several ways to get from the airport to Osaka City Namba, Umeda, etc. To get to Namba Station, you can take the Rapido or Airport Express of Nankai Railway. To get to Umeda, take the JR Kanku, Keisoku, Rapid to Osaka Station Umeda in about 35 to 45 minutes. The trip takes about 70 minutes. After enjoying sightseeing in Osaka City, take the JR Kyoto line to Kyoto Station. The trip from Osaka Station to Kyoto Station takes about 30 minutes. Now, once you arrive in Kyoto, you are almost ready to go to Kiyomizudera. Access from Kyoto Station to Kiyomizudera is easy. While enjoying the charm of the ancient capital of Kyoto, the most common way is to take a city bus. Exit Kyoto Station at the central exit. Take the 100 inches or 206 inches bus, and get off at the Kiyomizu Michi bus stop. The trip takes about 15 to 20 minutes, but it depends on traffic conditions. Personally, I do not recommend this bus because it is very crowded. The fare is a flat rate of 230 yen. My recommendation is to take a cab to Kiyomizudera. While enjoying the Kyoto cityscape, the cab ride takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and costs about 1,200 to 1,500 yen, about $11 to $14. But if the weather is nice, and you have enough time, you can enjoy a 30 to 40 minute walk from Kyoto Station to Kiyomizudera. Along the way, you can enjoy the old townscape and shopping streets. Each of these strolls will allow you to experience Kyoto from a different angle, and will be an unforgettable experience. The history of Kiyomizudera is deeply rooted in the influence of its founder, Enshin Shonin. According to the legend surrounding the founding of Kiyomizudera, Enshin Shonin visited Kiyomizu in a dream, discovered the pure water of Ottawa Falls, and decided to build a hall there to worship Senju Kennen. Bodhisattva. Shonin is not a name, but a title used in Buddhism for a particularly virtuous monk, or important religious leader. In Christianity, with which you are familiar, it is difficult to make a direct comparison, but it is possible to find some similarities. In Christianity, the role of shonin is closest to that of a bishop, abbot, or high-ranking pastor. In fact, most of the present-day Kiyomizudera was rebuilt in 1633, and remains so to this day. In 1944, the temple was inscribed on UNESCO's World Heritage List, and recognized as a cultural asset of the ancient capital of Kyoto. Because of its wooden construction, Kiyomizudera has burned down and been rebuilt many times in the past. The most famous reconstruction was in 1633, and is the prototype for the current Kiyomizu no Butai. The basic form of the stage seen today was built at this time. The main hall and the stage have been rebuilt many times, and over time have come to the present. It is important as a valuable example of the progress of Japanese architectural technology and culture. The repeated rebuilding is also a testament to the temple's long-standing importance in the beliefs and culture of the Japanese people. Here are a few tidbits about the architecture of Kiyomizudera Temple. In fact, despite being an old historical structure, it is famous for being built without using any nails. For those of us living in modern times, this is unbelievable. The knowledge and skill of the craftsmen who built Kiyomizudera Temple are definitely commendable. Their skill in building such a magnificent structure, without the use of nails, reminds us of the spirit of true craftsmen, who can create anything with only their skill and creativity, without relying on convenient tools. When you visit the temple, I hope you will not only enjoy the scenery and history, but also give some thought to how much skill and care these craftsmen had in their craftsmanship. And then there is the symbol of Kiyomizudera, the Senju Kennen, which, as its name suggests, is a bodhisattva, with many hands, symbolizing the power to save countless suffering people. Kennen is an important bodhisattva in Buddhism, symbolizing mercy and salvation. The Christian Mary, the Virgin, may be considered the equivalent of Avalokiteshvara in Buddhism. She might also be considered the Greek goddess Athena. In summary, Avalokiteshvara symbolizes compassion, salvation, and deep empathy for all living beings. Senju Kanon is one form of the compassionate Bodhisattva, Kanon, who is said to use many hands to grant relief, in response to each person's wishes and suffering. This Bodhisattva is widely worshipped in Buddhism, and is especially important to believers who wish for relief from illness and suffering. The Senju Kanon at Kiyomizudera is not usually open to the public, especially at special times of the year. Senju Kanon is open to the public only once a year, during a special period called Omanuki. At this time, believers and visitors can view the Kanon, purify themselves, and offer prayers. If you are able to visit during this special time of year, I highly recommend that you visit Kiyomizu-dera during this time. You will be surrounded by many people from all over Japan and the world during this special time, but it is a wonderful opportunity to experience firsthand the deep spirituality and beauty of Japanese Buddhist culture, and to understand the depth of Japanese faith and tradition. The compassionate teachings of Senju Kanon Bodhisattva resonate with many people across countries and cultures. By visiting during this special time of year, you can enjoy the other attractions of Kiyomizu-dera at the same time. And when you come to Kiyomizu-dera, you should definitely visit Ottawa Falls. This small but very attractive waterfall is located on the temple grounds, and is known as a symbol of the natural beauty and traditional culture of Japan. This waterfall is closely related to the legend of the founding of Kiyomizu-dera, which originated when Inchin, the founder of Kiyomizu-dera, found a clear stream in this area. Ottawa Falls, revered as sacred water, is divided into 3 streams, symbolizing health, study, and love fulfillment, and it is believed that drinking this water will make one's wishes come true. With the natural beauty of the 4 seasons as a backdrop, the falls offer tranquility and healing to visitors. For visitors to Japan, the experience of this quiet and mysterious place will be a special memory. When drinking water from the falls, it is a good idea to think of a wish in your mind. The seasonal changes in scenery, especially during the cherry blossom season and the season of autumn leaves, offer the perfect opportunity to take beautiful pictures. Ottawa Falls is a precious place where visitors can experience the natural beauty and traditional culture of Japan. Various traditional events are held throughout the year at this ancient and magnificent temple, especially the nighttime worship in spring and fall, which is a must-see for tourists from all over the world. We have introduced many of them, but there are certain times of the year that are especially recommended. The spring and fall nighttime special visits are the best times to visit. The spring nighttime viewing takes place when the cherry blossoms are in full bloom. At night, the cherry trees are illuminated by gentle light, creating a magical atmosphere. Petals float in the night sky, and visitors can enjoy the beauty of Japanese spring in a serene atmosphere. As if time has stopped, the autumn nighttime viewing is held during the season of colored leaves. The red and yellow leaves become even more vivid when lit up, transforming the temple and gardens into a fantastic sight. The autumn leaves dancing in the cool autumn breeze remind us of the Japanese autumn. The beauty of the temple and gardens when illuminated is also not to be forgotten. The illumination of Kiyomizu Temple at night enhances the beauty of the temple. The lighting delicately brings out the details of the temple architecture and gardens, creating a mysterious beauty that differs from that of daytime. This scene is sure to remain in the memories of photographers and nature lovers for a lifetime. How was your introduction to Kiyomizu-dera? We are very happy if this video has made you interested in Japanese culture, history, and tourist attractions. I hope it was interesting and informative for you. If you found it helpful, please like or subscribe to our channel if you found it useful. Also, if there is any place or history you would like to see covered, please let us know in the comments. See you again in the next video. Thank you for watching.